Alright, just out for a morning walk through the neighborhood. See what's going on. It definitely rained last night, and seeing there's a lot of like debris and stuff around. Really windy too. I'll do this for maybe a few minutes, see if anybody comes in the chat, see what's going on. I don't even know how to pull the chat up on this thing, honestly. There we go. Oh, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Hey, Nanette. I don't think any of the dogs are out today because of the weather. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. I don't think any of the dogs out because I walked Nelson earlier and there was no. Oh, there's a puppy. Look at you being all friendly today. That dog's usually a crazy barking dog, but it's because I'm with Nelson most of the time. How is Odessa, Jamie? Anything exciting happening there? Yeah, Jamie, Nanette. I think Nanette is in the Philippines. Is that right? Nanette? I don't remember exactly where everyone is that I follow. Doing schoolwork and cooking. That could be a little dangerous. Hope your laptop doesn't get, anything on it. Yeah, hopefully the wind isn't too bad. Is the wind really bad? I tried to plan this on a time when the wind was not bad. I need to ban that guy. What's covered in cheese? What are you talking about? The laptop? Oh. Hopefully. Well, I mean, she didn't pay for the laptop. The school gave it to her, so I guess that's okay. It won't be a big deal. Yeah, it rained last night for the first time in quite a while. Like, we got a lot of rain. It's usually not like this around here. Like, there's an actual puddle. I haven't had to deal with that since I was in Korea to go around it. Oh, I was supposed to go to the mailbox, but I forgot to take the little voting registration card with me. That was like really the whole plan of me leaving. Oh well. I don't need to get into the mailbox, Jamie. I just need to mail that little, whatever it's called, voter registration card that I filled out like, I don't know, a month ago and I forgot it. Oh yeah, no snow here in Nanette. It snows here a couple times a year, but it's not very much. It's like almost 50 degrees out right now. And when it does snow, they close everything because I don't think the city even owns like snow plows at all. I think they just have like the trucks that put the like de-icing spray on the street. I don't don't know what that stuff's called. But yeah, I don't think they have plows. It's not worth it. So when it snows, everything closes for half a day until the sun comes out and it melts away. But that's not usually until like January, February. So I don't expect it to happen anytime soon. It's too warm out. It's going to be in the 60s tomorrow, I think in the 60s. I don't know. And there's like a semi truck with like the back of it all twisted over, like the hitch or whatever. I don't know what you call that thing. More puddles. It is cold enough. I put gloves on though. I haven't had to wear gloves except for when I've ran really early in the morning. But I walked Nelson like half hour ago, and it was definitely chilly out. So I put gloves on. And there haven't been much fireworks, which has been nice. There was some last night. It was either fireworks or someone shooting their new pistol they got for Christmas out in the desert. Oh, here's those here's those witches. They're like they're Halloween witches, and then they put Santa Claus hats on them. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, I was gonna do this later today when it was warmer, but the wind's supposed to pick up, and I didn't want to walk around in the cold, so. This gimbal's weird. It keeps like pivoting up. I keep having to push buttons on it. Thing. This is the first time I've used this gimbal since like January or February. I didn't use it at all in Korea, and I didn't. I feel those car doors are open. That's weird. Didn't use it all in Korea, and now I'm using it here just because it's easier to walk with instead of trying to hold like the little selfie stick straight. So I almost got rid of it. Cross over the street. I almost got rid of it, but I kept it. I kept using it. Wow, that house has like 1 million birds on top of it. You see that? The one house. I don't know why. That's weird. Is that wind really loud? Hope not. Christmas. Creepy Christmas decorations. There we go. Now we're kind of straight on. Yeah, it was raining here. It rained all last night. And I don't know, obviously we're the desert, so we don't get that much rain. But it definitely rained last night. Like maybe about 11, it started raining, and it just stops. Like it was still, when I first started walking Nelson about an hour ago, it was still sprinkling. This thing's not want to stay straight. For as much as this little gimbal cost, you think it'd do better. I don't know. Yep, have a good day, Jamie. Call me later. Yeah, Nanette, I did a live. I just tried to see how it worked. Like maybe a week ago. It was only like 5 minutes. I was just sitting on my computer editing, and I just wanted to see how I could set it up. and it's surprisingly easy. So I figured I'd see how it worked walking around, because I'm on, just like the 5G or whatever. Obviously at the house I had like the Wi-Fi going, so and I didn't schedule this or anything. I just wanted to see how it'd work. Yeah, see how let me turn around. See how the what do you call it? Like the sand was washed away from the rain last night. It must have been worse than I thought. Turn the camera back this way. There we go. Yeah, this thing's kind of fighting me. I debated going downtown. A lot of people are going downtown. Hey, going Green Mom. Debated going downtown. I've seen quite a few like live streams down there from the where all the migrants and everything are, and that's just awkward. I'm sure it gets a lot of views, all that kind of stuff, but I'm not trying to do that. I hear a lot of dogs barking, but I haven't seen many. There definitely were none out. I walked Nelson earlier, and there's definitely none outside at all. He was kind of disappointed. He likes to see his friends in the morning. Yeah, I don't know if I can share this live stream. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know if I'm able to. I couldn't even do like a live stream until I got like 100 subscribers, I think. But now I'm able to. I don't even know how to share. I didn't read any instructions. And I don't see any buttons about posting a link. If I had done it, so I tried the other day using copy my links in the community and then post. I don't know. Let me just stop for a second, see if I can hit these buttons, see what it does. No, that's just a photo. Share. I don't even have a YouTube. Copy link. I don't even know how to send the link though. Yeah, I'm in the app. I don't know. I'll figure it out some other time. Just click and share the link. It will come up. Share. Share in a post. Create post. Link. All right, I think I did it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I don't own like a fancy camera or a what's it called, GoPro. Just use my phone. It's easier. Hit the I don't have a plus sign. All I have is like to flip my camera to front screen. I have one to look at my like the notifications if I want to turn them on or off. One that lets me post a photo, like to change the photo I used as the thumbnail. And then I got 3 dots, and I hit the 3 dots, and it says save highlight, share, enable flash, and mute microphone. And I already hit the share and then posted on my community tab, I think. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. A nice little like dog park here people use. No dogs out. It's usually quite busy, but this morning's actually kind of crappy for the weather. here in El Paso. We don't get much rainy weather. Even if it's cold, it's still nice out, so. Oh, there's some doggos. Crazy dogs. It's like a basset hound. I posted my stream. Oh, thanks, Annette. Yeah, I didn't expect anybody really to come on. I was just gonna try this out for a few minutes to see if it worked. Just out for a walk today. I didn't feel like working out. Definitely didn't feel like running again. So I was like, I'll just go walk for like an hour and see if I can get this live stream to work. So it's nice. Now I know I'm like 17 minutes into my walk. So that's good. I love this house over here. I don't like how the door is like not on the front of the house, it's on the side. But I like all these little palm trees around it. It looks nice. My house just has some tree that's small because it's only been there a couple of years. Yeah, Nanette, my watch hours, I'm like at like 380. They've gone up quite a bit lately, but I'm only at like 240 some subscribers, so I'm nowhere close to the 1,000 I would need. I'll probably hit the 4,000 watch hours before I hit the 1,000 subs. I have a couple videos from when I was in Korea that are like super popular. They get like 40 to 80 views a day. It seems like, because it was like the DMZ, a bunch of the cool things I could do there that actually aren't even open to the public yet. So people, I guess, want to watch those videos. But that one's popular. Some of the baseball ones I did were popular because Korea was awesome. I'd definitely go back. So what are you guys up to today? Anything fun? You guys working today? You can do more live. Yeah, I'll do this. Let's see how this goes for a little bit longer. I was over watching Dave's live chat last night, and they were talking about like the old cars they had. And the oldest one I ever had was the Chevy Chevette. It was like this baby blue color. I bought it from somebody who was leaving for college that needed to sell their car. So I bought it, and like the floorboards were like rusted through. I remember driving to college one day. It was super nice in the summer because like you could feel air flow through, because this car didn't have AC in Ohio. It was hot. But I was going to college one day in the snow, and like the floor mat started rising up because the floorboard was like shoveling like the street. So I like stop and like push it all out and then like bend the floorboard up. Like, I need to sell this car, because it was almost to the point where I couldn't really hit the gas or the brake because it was shoveling like the top like half inch of the snow off the street. Those Ohio problems, don't have that anymore. Yeah, well, Dave's live streams for me are like usually like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So I'm just hanging out in my house. So Dave's live streams are easy. It's some of the early ones that I don't have time for that much. Like Bobby's is super early from time to get going. But it's always singing, and I'm not a singer, so I don't really go on there, but I usually check it out and say hi. I think him and Jai are leaving for Thailand today, actually. I think when his live stream was over, they were leaving. So that's pretty cool. I think she finally retired. He's still live right now. Yeah, his live streams go on for hours and hours and hours. And I don't know. I'm glad those people can sing well, but I'm just not my thing to sit there and watch someone sing over YouTube. So oh really? That's cool. Yeah, I didn't really know Bobby, except I met him through Dave because they own the land beside Dave's house. So like he was on one of Dave's lives. So it'll be interesting to see the house they build next to Dave's. I don't think they've even started yet. It'd be nice for Dave to have someone local he knows he can hang out with. Yep, there's the mailboxes. Should have brought my stuff. Yeah, got to love Thailand. I watched tons of Thailand shows. I was watching all these like van life RV shows, and that's when I started watching a lot of Kevin at was it 30 and a Wake Up, and then he stopped doing the van life and moved to Thailand. So then I started following these Thailand channels. So now it's what I mainly follow: Thailand, Philippines, different travel ones. I think some of them are like in Vietnam right now that I follow. Singapore, although Singapore looks ridiculously expensive. Only to spend a few days there. RV life seems fun though. It's just expensive to get into it. Like you're gonna have to spend at least 50,000 US to get like a decent RV, and even then that wouldn't be like highest of quality. You met, okay, yeah, you met Bobby on Dave's live. That's cool. Did you guys check out Richard's live last week with Dave? Richard Travels. That's pretty good. I mean, obviously following Dave for so long, I already knew his story or whatever, but it was cool that other people, you know, got to hear about it. And oh man, I don't know if you guys follow Mike's Wave. He was on Dave's show a few. You connected with Richard? Yeah, cool. You should go on there for sure. But yeah, Mike's Wave was on Dave's show maybe a month ago because he had just left Thailand and he wanted to talk to him because they both had similar stories with their wives passing away. But now I just saw on Mike's Wave that he like fell in the snow in California and like broke his leg in a bunch of places. Now he's going through rehab and stuff. So yeah, it's too bad. Hope that doesn't limit him in travel in the future, because it seemed like he was, you know, deciding if he wanted to move out of the States or not. I get lost in some of these streets. I don't remember where I'm at. I'm glad the Wi-Fi is working well. Or not Wi-Fi, the cell service. I live kind of on the edge of the desert on the east side of El Paso, so it's not always the greatest. Taking the Mike's Wave. ET sent my, yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many subscribers he has now, but he just started his page like a lot of people, just making videos for like their kids and friends and family and stuff. I mean, that's why I started it like a year ago, because I knew I was leaving for Korea. And man, I've been so many places, and I got some photos. I probably lost half of them somewhere, switching different, you know, emails and different things, but I was like, man, I should make some videos. It'd be much easier to explain things through a video, not have to try and explain what a photo is, so you can just see it on the video. So yeah, the plan was really to not have tons of subscribers and stuff. It's just going to be my kids and stuff, but yeah, apparently a bunch of people want to know what the heck I'm up to, so that's cool. It's good to know. I mean, when you work with something, it's good to know it's being enjoyed and it's successful, I guess. Man, look at that RV. That's a big one. And that guy's a cop. There's always a cop car parked there. Yeah, it's a big toy hauler. No thanks. Yeah, Nanette, I saw that he his like daughter was taking a video for him of him trying to walk in the like on a walker in the hospital. But I think he said he broke his leg in a couple different places. And I haven't seen any recent videos explaining anything further of how long he expects to be recovering. Yeah, Good Green Mom, I think you were one of my very first subscribers. I think some random person subscribed first and they just like unsubscribed like right away. So hey, you're definitely one of the first, because if you were like third or fourth, that means like so I think I count as one because it's my channel, because it'll always say like one in the chat or whatever, even if it's just me. And then my wife Jamie, and I think one of my uncles, maybe one of my kids subscribed. Actually, I don't even know if my kids are even subscribed to these. I doubt they really watch them. I know they did watch the one where like Maddie and her friend were trying the different like drinks and snacks and stuff I sent home from Korea, which was fun. I need to make another one of those. I have a few drinks in the fridge that I had brought from Korea or mailed home and they never tried or something. So maybe I'll do that one of these weeks. Let's see, let's turn this way. Yeah, I figure my kids will eventually watch it, Going Green Mom, or like, I don't know, maybe their kids one day. Oh, here comes some wind. Is the wind really bad? Will someone let me know? I notice in my videos sometimes the wind picks up, because I don't have, it's just a phone, so it's not like have any special like dead cat over the microphone or anything like that. Yeah, I went on Bless Vlog. I think that's where I got like 100 subs one day. I just like randomly got them one day, and I think I mean it's cool, you know, whatever, but like to have subs is cool, I guess, but it's not like watch hours went up or like any you know, when you look at any of the other you know, metrics. So it just gets you like random people that aren't even gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the corner up here. These straightaways, the wind kind of blows through. That's the problem with trying to like live stream outside in El Paso. It always seems to be a little windy. Once again, like where I live on the edge of the desert, you know, so there's nothing really to block it. I installed a flagpole in the front yard when we moved here, and I'm like constantly checking the weather to see if it's going to be windy, if I need to, you know, bring it down because it's like over like 30-40 mile an hour winds. I don't want to break it. Yeah, I imagine my kids will watch one day. I don't know. I feel if they had a channel, I probably wouldn't watch it either until they got older. I'd probably just message them and be like, what are you doing? on this channel. I know like Maddie has like a TikTok. I'm sure all those TikToks are PG. Yeah, the flagpole I bought, it's like a telescoping flagpole. It came really highly rated. It is like aluminum. It's like, I don't know, 16 gauge aluminum. So it's fairly strong, stronger than a lot of other ones. It also was kind of expensive compared to some of the other ones, but it's still not rated for like, you know, really, really high winds. And I don't buy like really heavy flags because you can buy like, I buy like the nylon ones, because the heavy like cloth American flags and stuff are really heavy when it's wet from the rain and everything. So, and whipping around. So I think I'll be okay. Yeah, the wind stopped. I turned a corner, but now I'm kind of at a dead end here. So I'm about to turn again. So I might get windy again until I get to the next corner of the next block. But they're building up this sports complex over here. It's like a big soccer field place. Maybe we'll walk over there for a minute. But they built like half of it, and half of it was just dirt. And now they're building the other half of it. So we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see, it's just all dirt on this end. And then to the left is like the parking lot. Let's see if I can turn the camera. And then to the left of that is all like the actual soccer fields. Yeah, you can't really see because there's trees and everything. It's a really nice complex. They're like constantly watering it in the summer and stuff to get the grass to grow. And yeah, usually there's a bunch of dogs out here hanging out. I can always look at the dogs. A little dog walking with the owner. But I like the ones that are like in the yards and stuff. Stuff all over the ground. Wind blew pretty good yesterday. There's tumbleweeds blowing around the streets. Your dog is under the bed. Is it bad weather there, or is it just like to hang out under the bed? I've heard of cats. Like cats hang out like under the bed and stuff, but not necessarily dogs. Oh, it's his cave. Yeah. I mean, Nelson used to do stuff like that when he was a puppy, but he's not getting underneath anything anymore. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, there's green grass on the soccer fields. It's actual grass. Most of these yards are AstroTurf. I know one guy that I work with that paid like a lot of money to have sod put down and everything in his yard, an irrigation watering system in, and it still died. It just gets too hot here in the summer. Yeah, everybody has like these green like circles. I don't know what it's supposed to do. My front yard is just rocks. It's easier to maintain. Look at this guy. He has this like old car and he put like Christmas lights all over it. It says Merry Christmas. I haven't seen it lit up at night. I should drive down here one of these days, if he's even still doing it since the holiday's over. His house over here is for sale. I wonder what they want for it. I'm always interested in what the home prices are around here. There's like a house like a block away from where I live. It's for rent for $16.30 a month, and it's like a 3-bed, 2-bath. So it's 1 bedroom less than mine. Because with like the Army, I never know when I'm going to be moving again. Could be, you know, next year, or I might be here the rest of my career if I can swing that, which is potentially going to happen. It really depends how long I stay in. I got like 5 years left, so I could probably stay here all 5 years, but it's what it is here. There's a lot more Airbnbs. Like if you search where I live for Airbnbs, like there's so many that people are renting out because people come here for like temporary work. You know, people get contracts to do different things. Yeah, rent's high, but it's still better than it was in Colorado. Like, I wasn't making any of these videos back when we lived in Colorado, but man, it's expensive to live there. We thought we were going to retire there and all that, but I was like, Jamie, I can't retire here. Like, I'd have to go get another job, which is not the plan. So I sold that house and bought this house in El Paso. Yeah, these houses over here have tons of dogs. They have like Yorkies and stuff that go crazy when people walk by. I guess because of the rain, they're all inside. This damn camera. I keep switching hands and then the camera can't adjust to what I'm doing. Well, so here's the plan. The actual plan is to retire, hike the Appalachian Trail. Me and Jamie are gonna hike the Appalachian Trail. At least attempt to. I was more into it and more fit like maybe 6 years ago to do it. So it might happen, it might not. And then after that, travel overseas. With my retirement, should be more than comfortable in a lot of the countries that I follow: Thailand, Philippines, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Vietnam, you know, a whole bunch of places, right? Croatia, it's another one. So travel those kind of places. And then when we get older and don't want to travel anymore, retire in like Tennessee, because I like the mountains and stuff. I like the kind of views and those kind of folks. So, oh, why is it pointing down at the ground? There we go. So, yeah, that's an option. I don't know. But yeah, definitely probably not move back to Ohio where my parents are. My brother lives in South Carolina with his wife. You grew up in Nashville? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to go hide off the grid on the 8C. Although, you know, like this small cabin in the woods thing appeals to me at times. It also seems like a lot of work. And that's one of the reasons going to like Southeast Asia seems very appealing, because I can have a condo and not really have to deal with anything. Not have to deal with, you know, they take care of it, they come and clean it. You know, I can cook in there if I want to, or I can go out to eat, because it's, from what I hear, cheaper at times to even go out to eat than it is to like cook in the condo, like buy food. So yeah, I'll try that. I mean, when I started looking at overseas stuff, the Philippines really appealed to me because they speak English, which would help with any language barriers. So many of the channels I follow, like they have spouses that are Thai, so they speak the language, which makes it a lot easier. Hidden Off Grid, they play on his other channel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. I watch all these guys in Thailand but they're all married to Thai people, so they have so much assistance with language issues or any paperwork they got to do, or even just going and needing some maintenance done on a vehicle. Oh, here's some dogs. Yeah. Some of these houses over here, like the driveways and garages are behind the homes. Like I'm on like an alley, which I find really weird because you don't really have much of a yard. Like it's enclosed. Like this yard is completely open. Like there's no, you know what I mean? Like you can have like a little, you have to like block it off, which I don't really like. Yeah, Jamie's okay to live outside the United States. You know, I figured we'd come home once a year or so and visit family. But we watch a lot of the same channels together. Yeah, a lot of the Thailand ones, a lot of the travel ones. So she gets it. I mean, honestly, we've talked about it. It's like, you know, I've been working and she's spent many years like raising the kids and staying home or working just part-time stuff. So it's like when I retire, I'm ready to go do what I want to do. And she seems pretty content going with me, so that's cool. Yeah, it seems like everybody likes Thailand. Everybody seems so friendly there. Like the Thai people seem extremely friendly there, extremely friendly in the Philippines, Laos, Vietnam. So that is definitely appealing. That was a big problem in Korea. Not really a problem, but disappointing is that what Kevin says, it's impossible to learn Thai. Yeah, I'm not trying to learn Thai. Basic words, just like when I was in Korea, basic words. But yeah, it was disappointing because at times people in Korea were not very friendly. So I don't know, there's the really old people that were there during the Korean War and appreciate that the US was there. So they're still very friendly and want to talk about their service that they had in the Korean Army. Take these gloves off, it's getting warm out. And then you got, you know, those people's kids that were maybe alive during the Korean War and appreciate everything they have. And some didn't seem to care. Some of the younger folks like weren't the most pleased we were there. Not like young folks, like the really young ones didn't care at all. Like the teenagers and college kids that like, yeah, there was just some that were just frustrated that you were there, like taking up space in their country. Oh, there's the wind again. And there's a lot of protests and stuff. I mean, it's just like the US. There's the people that are for the government and for the military, and there's people that are against it. Did they speak enough English? Yeah, they spoke, because all the men had to serve in the Korean Army, and at times they worked with Americans, so they knew some English. Honestly, most countries speak other languages better than the US. We don't really learn any other languages, which is a little frustrating. But yeah, the business owners, like some of them had menus in English. You could just tell at times, like if you were somewhere where no one spoke English and nothing was in English and no one wanted to really help you, that you just really weren't like openly welcome there. It's not like they were mean. It's not like they were mean, but they definitely, you know, weren't going to go out of their way, you know. But then there were like certain markets that like depended on the military guy to be there, guy or gal to be there to make money. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. And then the whole mask thing was frustrating because like at one point we didn't have to wear masks, but then when you went anywhere in Korea, you still had to wear masks. Yeah, I don't know. My dad will stick with something. You get fluent. Yeah, I'm not like that. I figured Spanish would be the best for me to learn, because that would open up, you know, pretty much all of South America, except for Brazil speaks Portuguese. You can go to like Spain and stuff, will be awesome. And it's similar in a way to the way English sentences are built, you know. I don't know how you say that. But yeah, like when you look at Thai, it's like it's completely different. It's frustrating. Yeah. Well, the math thing's hard because you can't see expressions. So if you don't know what they're saying, you don't realize if they're, you know, pleased or upset or confused. Because especially when the men spoke in Korean, it was very like guttural and like almost kind of like how like maybe German sounds in a way. So you couldn't tell if they were like pissed off about something or if this just like they had this like deep, like I don't know, I'm sure you've seen Korean movies where they speak and it's like really like in the throat. The Korean women were usually always friendly to help. They're the ones that ran the restaurants and stuff that we'd go to, so I don't know, I didn't really do much of like the clubs and stuff like that. It's not really my scene. I'm sure they were very friendly to the Americans because the Americans would spend a lot of money. You studied Spanish 4 or 5 months ago? Is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about like Thai or something? Oh, these ones are huge palm trees. See, I dig these huge palm trees. They look so nice in front of the house. I think my house is just newer. Yeah, shouting, irritation, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the tones mean a lot. If that's what you're saying. Like the tones in the words mean a lot. I think I saw something where like in Vietnamese, like the same word means like 3 or 4 different things. Because one of them was they're trying to explain how to say like pineapple, I think, and if you pronounce it wrong or put the syllable or the emphasis in the wrong syllable, like it was a completely different word. Oh, you did 4.5 years of Spanish in school? Yeah, I did Spanish for like 2 or 3 years. But I think like when you're trying to learn it in high school, you did Mandarin in college. You had 3, yeah. I don't know. I think if you actually like were purposefully trying to learn and you had like classes you went to and you had like a tutor or something, it'd be different. In high school it was just like, yeah, whatever, I need to get through this. You know, I learned my little phrases and that was it. But I think if you were like specifically focused on learning, and then if you even lived in the country so you were hearing it constantly instead of just like one class at 5 days a week or whatever, you might pick it up easier, I would imagine. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? I mean, millions of people know these languages. But yeah, like watching like Chuck and Paige's channel, No Time to Be Sad, they're talking about like how there's different dialects, even like regionally, which could be very difficult. You took French and Spanish? Yeah. I don't know. I wish they had taught like something more economical in the United States, like Chinese, because you can use it for business. Like, it's way more like useful. Like, if you're going to college to have a career, like so many people already know Spanish. So many people, like in the U.S., like have Spanish as maybe their first language with English secondary. Like, why wouldn't you want to learn Korean or Chinese or German maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Like, Spanish just seems like shouldn't be the main priority. French and German, maybe I could see for business, but definitely like Mandarin. I'm trying to think what else there would be. Japanese would be huge too. Come on. I mean, we get everything from Korea and Japan. And the wind. We're back in the wind again. Yeah, I don't know. With international business being so important to our economy, you'd think they would remove Spanish, because you could always learn that at any time from anyone else. All right, we're at 51 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming on this inaugural live stream walk around my neighborhood. But I'm gonna turn and head toward my house. Get out of this wind a little bit and cut across here. I appreciate everybody coming on. Good conversation. I'm not a huge talker, so my throat's a little sore from constantly talking. But hope everybody has a good day, a good New Year's, and I will catch you guys next time on another live or one of your own lives. All right, see if I can figure out how to stop this. All right, bye.